Welcome back to the special edition of Hannity. Well, President Trump scored a major win today when the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, which often rules against the Trump administration, found that Trump lawfully executed his statutory authority in federalizing the National Guard in Los Angeles. Now, this was a unanimous decision. Even a Biden-appointed judge ruled in Trump's favor. Vice President Vance, meanwhile, visited Los Angeles earlier today to meet with law enforcement and Marines who are simply there protecting the life and property of Californians. But while the radical left rages, President Trump is demonstrating once again he is anything but extreme.
Look, we have farmers. I love farmers. I won 80%, 85% of the farmers, and I love them, and I'm never going to do anything to hurt our farmers. And you could also say the leisure business, etc. There are some businesses where you have a disproportionate amount of people that are the people that you're talking about. At the same time, we have to get the criminals out of our country. And we're looking at doing something where, in the case of good, reputable farmers, they can take responsibility for the people that they hire. I never want to hurt our farmers. Our farmers are great people. They keep us happy and healthy and fat.
Here with reaction, Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator Blackburn, you know, hearing him say that, the president has such a smart, nuanced, in line with the American people view of immigration. You know, the left tries to demonize him as this monster taking people out. But he really has a nuanced view. And now it sounds like there's going to be some program for farmers where they help determine who's here and who's not, it sounded like.
Well, and Kaylee, I will tell you this, since I've been out working with ICE today, they are working about 75 hours a week. They are certainly going after the criminal, illegal aliens, people that are pedophiles, murderers, rapists, and they are getting them out of communities. I have not talked to one person who wants to have a Tren de Agua or an MS-13 in their community. And then I think it's important, too, to note that DHS and Border Patrol have the website, and employers can go there. They can help their employees go there. They can report that they're in the country illegally. They can be given a plane ticket home and an appointment to apply to come back into the country. The point is this: illegal is illegal, and people need to make certain that criminals are going to be deported. Anyone who has crossed that border is here illegally.
You know, Senator, I want to return to that court ruling, a huge victory for President Trump about the National Guard being lawfully federalized. And I want to pull up these quotes because we've heard Stephen Miller say, look, it's not the role of judges to be many commander-in-chiefs. That's certainly the case. And this is so illustrative of what we're up against. The first is language from the district court judge, Judge Breyer, who ruled against Trump. He said, we do not know whether, here it is, future protest will grow due to the deployment of the National Guard. That's the Ninth Circuit saying we do not know if that will happen. The district court judge said, plaintiffs and citizens of Los Angeles face a greater harm from the continued unlawful militarization of their cities. It is not the role of a district court judge to say what will happen with the National Guard in cities. It is the role of a judge to say, we don't know. That's not our place. That's the place of President Trump. So in a nutshell, that is the problem with these district court judges. They think they are commanders-in-chief.
You're right about that, and that is why we are trying to have our hearings and pass legislation to help draw that line to show that these judges do not have the ability to issue these nationwide injunctions. It is a good thing that President Trump prevailed, and he can still send the Guard. He's right to send that in. Look, Karen Bass and Gavin Newsom, and even our mayor here in Nashville, they have been on the side of criminals. They have been on the side of people that are here illegally and not their citizens. Their actions are making their communities less safe. What President Donald Trump is doing is sending the Guard in to help these overworked police officers to restore law and order in these communities.
Senator Blackburn, no doubt about it. And Gavin Newsom says he's going to keep fighting. Well, good luck when you get to the Supreme Court. I don't think they will decide your way. Thank you very much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.